This is the same building that was engulfed in flames 115 years ago. I believe it was in the springtime, so around this time of year. And this memorial, which I understand is quite recent, just the last couple years, is really very moving. You look down and you look at the names, and then you see they're from up, which I think symbolizes how people fell to their death because of the recklessness of the owners of this factory. It's a reminder to New Yorkers that the rights that we enjoy today didn't emerge in a vacuum. They emerged because of the sacrifice of workers like the workers in this factory, and the dedication and courage of people like Francis Perkins and the ALGWU, who just relentlessly fought for the rights of workers and for workplaces that were more safe and that honored the dignity of the people who work. Well, when I learned history as a kid, and you read about the garment workers' strike, you read about so much of the labor movement during the industrial era. The fact is, for the past 4 decades in particular, we are seeing inequality at levels we haven't seen since the Gilded Age. New York City has such a rich history of organizing workers against exploitation, and so much of that history took place right here. You had Clara Lemlich really kick off the historic strike of the Ladies Garment Workers Union in 1909. That took place right here. This was a key site for ACT UP. This was a key site for Larry Kramer and the men and women who fought tirelessly starting in the 1980s and ever since to have their rights recognized. My family, really on both sides, got their start here in New York City. My grandma's family, many of them were in the Garment Workers Union. Got my start in consumer protection a decade and a half ago after the financial crisis, when I saw on the streets the horrible toll the foreclosure crisis was taking on families. So back in 2010, 2011, I started getting involved with the tenant organizing movement in Boston. It's called City Life Vida Urbana. It was based in Jamaica Plain. It really had a dramatic impact on me. I would go every Tuesday night and provide legal assistance anywhere I could. The work of economic justice is not work the government can do alone. It's something the government needs to do in partnership with the people whose lives are actually shaped by our economic system. Lawyers are important to the fight for economic justice, but we are not the protagonists. Real power is built from the ground up.